Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolves FC on tour. If you're new, my name's Jack and this is a dedicated fan channel to Wolverhampton Wanderers Football Club. Now the fixture list has been announced and Wolves will play their first game against Man City on the 16th of August at 5:30, which is going to be shown on Sky Sports. Now I'm just reading the news report that Wolves actually posted on their official website. It says it will be the second time in the last 8 seasons that Wolves have started a Premier League season at home, with the game also seeing Ryan Aït-Nouri make an intimate return to the club after he joined Man City earlier this month. The game will kick off at 5:30 on the 16th of August, as I say, with it being on Sky Sports. But before Wolves travel to AFC Bournemouth the following weekend, which will be their first away game of the season. After the midweek Carabao Cup second round, Wolves will then host Everton in the third Premier League outing out of the new campaign, followed by an away visit to St James's Park to take on Newcastle before a game at home against the newly promoted Championship champions Leeds United, and then a trip to Tottenham Hotspur to round out September. It also states that as supporters begin to plan their year around the fixture calendars, fans will be keeping a close eye on some of the key matches that we will be facing in the coming year. Over on the Wolves app earlier this week, supporters had their say on voting which teams that they would like to see on the opening day, on Boxing Day, and the final day of the season. It says that 19.71% of fans selected Sunderland for their ideal first game. If I'm honest, I think that Sunderland, I know that they've been promoted because they beat Coventry. I don't know about Sunderland, to be honest, because I watched them against Coventry and I thought that that they deserve to go through, because I thought Coventry kind of. Well, I mean, the goal that went in, to win the game, I just thought that, it was just a bit of a killer, for Frank Lampard, and but I've got nothing against Sunderland. Who would I choose to have my first day, first ideal game? To be honest, I look at all the teams, and I just think that, if we're gonna play the top teams first, then fair enough. I mean, get City done and out of the way, I suppose. So it's a tasty fixture, isn't it? But I think the first team that I'd like to have out would be probably Man United, to be honest. I don't know why, but I just feel we've done so well against that Man United. I mean, we beat them twice last season. We had 2 clean sheets against them. So I won't mind playing Man United again in the first game. But Man City it is. So fans have had their say, and I think that Sunderland's. It's a good choice, I guess. But I personally wouldn't have I've picked Sunderland. But anyway, that's the fans for you. However, in second place, on the final day, it just says on the final day of the season that we'll be playing Burnley away. Burnley. I'm not a. Just think they're a bit of a bogey side, didn't they? That we just don't seem to do well against Burnley, do we? I just think that any time that we've played them, we've not done well at all, and I think we beat her 1-0 at our place. So or it might have been the other way around. I'm not too sure, but Burnley last game of the season. Just wanted to, Burnley, I suppose. That's going to be on the 24th of May, which is the last game of the season, so that's on the Sunday. It also states actually half of the supporters voted. 42.41% hoped for a Boxing Day fixture against Aston Villa. But we actually play Aston Villa on the 29th of November. At Villa Park. Now, we all know that Villa don't seem to do well at our place, and the last time that they played us, before they lost 2-0, with Cunha like scoring the goal like to get the win. Like, you know, they had like Torres that scored the goal. I mean, that the shot that hit the post. I think it was Watkins. You know, so yeah, I mean, like, you know, we've got Villa next. I mean, we got to play them at theirs on the 29th of November. Then we play them in February time. So yeah, like Wolves will then host Nottingham Forest and then Manchester United in the home games, which will bring like Mateus like Cunha back. So that's gonna. So we've got to play Man United twice. So my thoughts on Cunha's like move like to Manchester United. Yeah, I mean, I mean, there's a lot of things that I probably could say about the signing for Manchester United. I think he will. You know, I mean, it's a bit of a backward step, like to go to Manchester United personally. But yeah, I mean, I just think that, you know, he talks a lot of nonsense like sometimes, and I just think like for him, it's just like, you know, it's just a money talk move. I think, you know, I think for Cunha, he's just not. You know, he's a hot-headed player. You know, we all know what he's like after the full-time whistle, don't we? Really, so. Yeah, he's a star player and he's done so well for us. But like, you know, yeah, I mean, it'll be good to see like him like coming back, and you know, hopefully we'll do all right. I mean, you know, we beat United like 2-0 at our place. So and like Sarabia, who's decided to leave, like he scored the goal at Old Trafford. So but yeah, like Man United, we've got to play them twice in December. In December, you know, with Forest as the first, I think the first game of December, and then we've got the likes of Liverpool and Brentford, and you know, I mean, we've got Liverpool, so we've got to play Liverpool. So if there's no game on Boxing Day, we've got to play Liverpool away on the 27th, and then we've got to play Man United on the 30th. But like, knowing Sky or TNT Sports, they'll probably put the game on TV. I think there's a lot of people that are saying that, you know, a lot of fixtures like should be played on Boxing Day, but I think, like, you know, I mean, it's, you know, the fixtures have only been out a day, so you know, I think that, you know, the TV broadcast will definitely move like some games like to Boxing Day. I think that's just inevitable, really. So yeah, I mentioned that we go to Anfield on the 27th, and then we play Manchester United 3 days afterwards. And then it just said, like, you know, the first visit to Everton's will be the first midweek match of 2026. And then the first Premier League meeting with Sunderland since 2012, which won't take place until the weekend of the 18th of October. So yeah, that's just going to be interesting. And then the season finishes on the 24th of May with Brighton and Burnley, and then we've got fixtures for Sunderland and Fulham. Yeah, and then the FA Cup, the games are set to be played on the 17th of May, and then the day after is the FA Cup final. So, yeah, I mean, we've got, so the first game that we play, is the 16th, and then before that we've got the pre-season friendlies. So we've got to play Stoke away, and then we've got so we've got to play Celta Vigo. So there is a story that's breaking that Fer Lopez from Celta Vigo is on his way to Wolves. He's had like a medical, so hopefully there'll be an announcement about that nearer the time. So but yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, as I say, you know, I mean, I know that I said that I mean, a lot of fans like have voted like for Sunderland as the first game, but yeah, I think Man City, you know, it should be. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I mean, I know it's going to be at 5:30, so it's a late kickoff, but I do think it'll it'll be a pretty interesting game. And then like Bournemouth, who, you know, we got knocked out of the quarterfinals. Yeah, I mean, it was just like to think, like, you know, the decision at the time like took like 7 minutes. I reckon it went against us. So, you know, not good at all. And then like, yeah, play Everton to end like August, and then we've got Newcastle away 13th of September. Play Leeds on the 20th of September, and then we've got to play Tottenham away on the 27th of September, and then on the 4th of October we play Brighton at home. On the 18th of October we play Sunderland away, and then on the 25th of October we play Burnley at home. The 1st of November we've got Fulham away. Saturday the 8th away, we're away to Chelsea, and then on the 22nd of November we play Crystal Palace. Palace are just flying at the moment, aren't they? I mean, like, we lost 4-2 to them, like, you know, last season, but I mean, credit to Palace, like, that they've won the FA Cup, and, you know, I mean, even though that you know, we got knocked out, I mean, Palace are just like, they're too strong at the moment, and like, who knows if they'll qualify for Europa now. I mean, it's still up in the air, isn't it? So, and like Forest have come so close to getting Champions League success like last year. So like, you know, Nuno, you know, like the Forest have had a great season, but like, yeah, like really disappointed disappointed for Nuno, who's not been able to achieve that with Forest. 29th of November, like Aston Villa away, which will be, yeah, like, you know, Villa like away on the 29th. And then Wednesday the 3rd of December, we play Forest at 8 o'clock. I've got a funny feeling that's going to be on TV. If it's a Wednesday at 8 o'clock, it will probably be on TV. And then Manchester United on the 6th of December on the Saturday at 3 o'clock. So December the 13th, we're away to Arsenal, and then Brentford, which will be the final game before Christmas, which is the 20th of December. So we play Brentford like last game of the season, and, you know, I mean, yeah, they're just you know, they're just a pub team, and they like Brentford, like, you know, I mean, just, yeah, to think that we came so close, like, to losing to them on the final day of the season. But yeah, Brentford before Christmas. Liverpool away just after Christmas, so yeah, no Boxing Day fixture as of yet. Man United on the 30th of December, which is the Tuesday, away at 8 o'clock. And then West Ham on the 3rd of January at home at 3 o'clock. And then it will be Wednesday the 7th of January at 8 o'clock, which is when we play Everton at the new stadium, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. And then we play Newcastle on the 17th of January at 3 o'clock. Yeah, and then, you know, we play Man City on the 24th of January at 3 o'clock. And then we've got Bournemouth. So it's just funny to think, like, the next time that we play, so we've got to play, the next time we play like Man City, we've got Bournemouth like straight after. So we've got to play Man City on the 16th of August at 5:30, and then we've got to go to Bournemouth like a week after. And then when we next play like Man City, when we go to theirs like away, we've got Bournemouth again. Like, you know, it's just Man City and Bournemouth, like, you know, like one after the other. And then we've got Chelsea on the 7th of February at 3 o'clock. Then we've got Nottingham Forest on the 11th of February at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm thinking that's two Wednesday games. So 3rd of December and then 11th of February, if I've got that right. Have I got that right? Yeah. So 3rd of December for Forest at home, and then another Wednesday game on the 11th of February away at theirs at 8 o'clock. Then we've got Crystal Palace on the 21st of February away at 3 o'clock. And then got Villa on the 28th of February at 3 o'clock. And then, like, I tell you what, I've got quite a lot of Wednesday games, haven't we? Like, Wednesday, we're at home to Liverpool at 8 o'clock. Yeah, then Brentford on the 14th of March away. And then Arsenal at home on the 21st of March. And then West Ham, we play on the 11th of April away at 3 o'clock. And then Leeds away on the 18th of April at 3 o'clock. Then Tottenham on the 25th of April at 3 o'clock. Yeah, so... Yeah, and then we've got Sunderland on the 2nd of May at 3 o'clock. And then Brighton week after at 3 o'clock at the Amex. And then on the 17th, on the Sunday, I'm surprised that's not an early kickoff actually, 17th of May, we play Fulham, which is the last home game of the season. And then the last official game will be the 24th of May against Burnley at 4 o'clock. So those are the fixtures for this year's season. Let me know what you think. If I've missed anything or I haven't bored you too much. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm sure you've seen the fixtures for the upcoming season. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little video on that, just in case anybody wants to take a keen interest in that. So I think the next video that you'll hear from me is the update to Fer Lopez becoming a Wolves player, and I might even do just a little video on that because like this is a brand new channel. So but yeah, I might do a little bit of a video on that. So yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Hope I haven't bored you too much. Like and subscribe, and then leave a comment if you want to about what match you're looking forward to for the upcoming season. And yeah, thanks for listening guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.